Superb.
Okay, I think
I've had to do some sort of makeshift, like, pedestal over here for this throttle, because there is no space.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm not too sure. Think we're live.
Well, let's have a quick look on the old phone of eye.
Yeah,
Phone of eye.
okay, but just in case we are, or we're not, or we're doing something, welcome everybody to Blue Coconut Family Live. Of course, with myself, Scotty, here, and of course Bennychaz sitting to my left.
Hello, boys and girls.
This isn't two Skype windows. This isn't some magical editing. He is actually there.
Ah, that's my face.
It's quite cool.
This is weird. This is a good idea, I think.
We're squeezed into the studio.
It is so hot here.
Okay. We've got two
windows open.
Okay, you two. The camera can't see you inside.
Look, we're on.
Yay!
Look at us watching us.
Jesus.
Because we need a viewer, don't we? So.
Yeah, I don't think I can if it's our own. Right, so.
Okay.
So what you can see now is my computer, and it's on this screen. You can't see it, but it's in front of me here. And if I do this magical button, that's Ben's screen here.
Yeah. So this is what we call the better graphics screen. So we're trying something.
How much did you pay for your version of the game?
Considerably more than you.
Here we go.
We're doing something right now that I've always wanted to do, or wanted to try, because as you all well know, I'm a massive flight sim nerd, and I've tried to get Aaron and Michael into this joint flight deck experience on my beloved Airbus. But because they're not huge, well, they're not flight sim, they're not interested at all.
Yep.
It's been very, very difficult to try and say to them, okay, press this button, do that, because they're going, oh, I don't really know what I'm looking at. So I figured that's good. I figured if we're both sat here, my computer is here on the screen and Michael's computer is here on the screen. So essentially what we've got is, if I press this button and Michael loads up his sim there. So what we've basically got, if you go to your sim and look out the window, the right window, there you go, and down a bit. Yeah, so we have got essentially.
That is so fucking weird.
That is trippy. So we're
ready.
Yeah.
There we go. The colours are so different. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So my computer is just set up for flight sim, which is why it's pretty. Michael's is set up for everything else, which is why it's awful.
So if you're wondering how we've managed to get both screens on the same thing, I am streaming on my PC, and we're using a special tool on Ben's PC that is streaming to my PC for me to pick it up and then stream to you guys out in the tubius of you.
Exactly.
So the Flying Spanner 1, choo-choo, I like trains. We've got one comment.
That's you're going to be disappointed.
There's one. There's no trains.
This is an intro to flight sim. So stick around. I might hopefully change your mind, but I doubt it.
Well, he's called the Flying Spanner, and his picture is. I'm assuming that's his engine.
So I'm assuming you are too. That is an aircraft. Superb.
He's got videos up of.
We're just doing a little stalk on the now Flying Spanner. That's
Flying Spanner 1.
But my bad. Flying Spanner 1.
Do you know what that means? There's somebody else out there called the Flying Spanner.
Amazing. You're just a few minutes too late with your name by the looks of things. But it seems that you're a Boeing man, so I mean nobody's.
Perfect.
I mean, to be fair, plane to plane. I mean, we were fortunate enough to talk to the pilot when we flew to Rome on Monday.
That's a bad time to pause that video.
That is a bad time. And he's flying both Airbus and Boeing, and he said that it's one and the same. They both go from A to B, which apparently flight sim nerds disagree with. So,
Pete, hi douches.
Petey, hello sir.
Looks like a train to me. It's Pete. Smiley face, smiley face.
So wait, Pete, you're watching us twice? Okay. So we spent the last hour.
Can't help it. I have to log on.
Fair enough. Well, hello Pete and hi Pete. So we've basically, Pete, is we finally...
I'm hoping that it's we've assumed it's the same Pete. There's more than one Pete in the world.
That's very true. Yeah, so essentially we spent the last hour, I suppose, connecting the computers and the flight decks and everything, and we're going on a trip from Heathrow, a very rainy and foggy Heathrow by the looks of things, and we're going up to Liverpool in this BA A320. Mikey and Aaron have both had experience in both in the Airbus, so hopefully, I mean, we'll do it not to a professional standard, but you know, we'll communicate and stuff, and hopefully it should be quite cool to watch. And then there'll be time during the cruise for Q&A essentially, and chinwagging and chatting.
So Flying Spanner's not Pete.
Okay.
But he says, so Flying Spanner says it's Aeronet all over again. So I'm assuming he's an old Aeronet friend of yours or mine or somebody's.
I have a feeling it's
the one and only Pete is Pete.
So yeah, PT 997 is the same as the Flying Spanner.
Yeah. No. I'm not Pete.
I'm not a Pete. He said. He said I'm not a Pete. As in, like for example, I'm not a Ben. I'm the only Benny.
Alright. Okay.
I get it.
So that means he's watching it twice in 2 different accounts.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. So what we're going to do is crack on with pre-flight. I've got a route and stuff loaded up. So if we jump into the flight deck.
Oh, no.
What I should have done. Oh, actually, I found a free app on here.
Oh god.
Which will make checklists and stuff a lot easier.
Should have brought my phone over because another app is chat.
Look, A320 chatters. So we'll put it here.
Fair enough.
So before starts. There we go. Cool. So we'll go through that in a minute.
You're thinking too much about this. That's what he says.
Yeah, probably. About his name.
Yeah, I'll go with that bit.
Right. So I'm going to stick the power on and get.
No,
both
he
batteries
says he's not Pete.
on. Okay, cool. Unless the Flying Spanner is Flying Spanner. Is that Liam? Is that you?
That would make sense.
Because he is. Yeah, I mean, I'm checking out the.
Okay.
Yeah, Liam.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah.
How are you doing? And this is when he says, "I'm not Liam."
I am not Liam. I am the only Liam. Maybe. Lol, busted.
Alright, I'm going to get my screens
It
on.
is Aeronet all over again. I like this.
This is how Aeronet... I mean, could you imagine how cool Aeronet would have been if we had this tech available when we were all on it?
2004.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Cliff 51 Lima in something like this. Cliff, I need you to turn the batteries on. Oh no, I'm just sitting here on the deck, Benny. Yeah, no, Cliff, we're in the same plane.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's get the upper screen on and the lower screen. I'll call for refueling. We don't need catering. Right, loading fuel. So we have got. I need you to remember a couple of numbers, Mikey.
Hopefully I will.
So release.
Flying Spanner says he can't play his PC fried itself.
That sucks. I was about to try and move it onto your screen then.
Yeah, that won't work.
Release 4.4. Do you remember 4.4?
4.4.
And I remember the weight and stuff.
I'm not reading it aloud, but
2.441. What was the thing? It was 4.38. So we'll start loading the fuel.
4.4.
Yeah. So we've got a payload of 19.4 and an empty weight of zero fuel weight of 60.65. Passenger count of
Payload 19411. Isn't it?
yeah, but we need. So I'll go with takeoff weight then. 68687. Sorry.
687.
So let's put the max passengers in of 180. So 684. So we need 8.2. cargo. Brings up to 68.4. Excellent. Okie dokie. I'm going to open up the doors. The cargo doors there.
I did just see it come up saying that it's ready, reloaded and fueled and stuff.
Yeah, she's fueled up, so we're going to get the instant reload. Cool. Let's get boarding going. Okay, so let's get the... Mikey, I need you, please,
Yep.
to go to the overhead panel.
Overhead panel 2 seconds, yep.
Go overhead panel.
Yep.
And the IRSs which are up the top, they're 3 little knobs. That's it.
3 little knobs.
So left, right, centre, so you turn them on, wait for the orange light to go out and then turn them
One by one.
Yep, one by one. So left, rotate with your mouse wheel. There you go. On back to go out, and then the right side one. That's it.
And the middle one.
And the middle one, yep.
Cool.
Perfect, thank you.
Right, we are up and rolling with whatever that is. Is that the thing what takes like 10 minutes or something like that?
It's going to take about, well, we'll see, align IRS. It's going to take 5 minutes.
Okay.
So...
Why are you hearing hello?
Because I've got passengers boarding from outside.
That's not fucking weird at all.
It's annoying. They've got like 4 voices. They recorded like 4 voices.
So we've recorded as 4 people go, hello!
Yeah. So we're shuttle. Shuttle 2-1. So E, G, L, L2, E, G, G,
While you do that, I'm just going to create a quick post on the website.
Okay.
Just because hashtag.
Please wait.
Me or them?
No. Yes. Cost index of 0 for takeoff would be any than 100 when we're in the cruise. Our cruising altitude today is not going to be very high, 26,000 feet. And shuttle 21 is our flight number. Do you remember what that number was that I asked you to remember?
404 or something, wasn't it? 4.
No, I need to know.
4.4. That's close.
4.4. Right plan. So, by the looks of things, our route out of Heathrow is the Woburn 3 Foxtrot departure. So, off of what runway then? Let's have a quick look at flight radar 24. That's Malaga. I want Heathrow.
You're right, it's quite irritating.
It is. Okay. Two, 7 left. 27 left. And more Woburn. Yeah, there it is. Woburn 3 Golf. Insert. Cool. Okay. And our arrival is runway 27 as well at, then we'll hopefully be able to do the visual into that, but it's the keg to Bravo, Kegu to Bravo, arrival, runway 27, ILS 27, Kegu to Bravo, insert, now let's get rid of any duplicates.
Alright, so I have the post now done on the website.
Cool. Are you streaming from mine or yours?
Yours. I've been doing yours.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pete's just commented. I'll quickly get that up. What he said. He says, "Why didn't you use a meta?"
Yeah, the meta will with Heathrow. The meta will say what the wind direction and stuff is, but because I'm not online, I don't know which of the two runways we're in use. So it's easy just to have a quick look.
What's meta?
Meta is meteorological information. Basically, it's like
So
active weather of the place that you're at.
oh, so it's like a
I'll show you, actually.
meteorological radar.
Exactly. So here you go. So I can tell you that the wind is 200 at 12 knots. Visibility is just under 3 miles. Clouds is overcast at 800 feet. So we'll cover all of this in the
Light rain.
light rain at Heathrow at the moment. Yeah, which is that's accurate.
There's more or less snow for sure.
Yes, in September.
Yeah, we had snow every other month.
The other month.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm failing to remember snow over the last 3 months of heat.
I'm pretty. He says noobs lol. I'm noob.
Michael's a massive noob.
I'm noob. He has no idea. No, you spend more time in this game than I have hot dinners.
That isn't an analogy that works.
No.
Okay, so that's the cockpit preparation complete. So let's go through check this quickly. Right, cool them off down to the line, which is part 2, right?
Okay. Cockpit prep.
Is complete.
Gears and pins and covers.
Let's have a quick look. They are removed.
Signs.
Signs are on.
Adheres.
Adheres are set to nav.
Should be a line.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuel quantity.
Okay, so fuel quantity required is 3 point. Let's have a quick look there. Fuel. Okay, required 3.38 tons. So say 3.4 tons required. 4 tons loaded, so we're a little bit over actually.
Where are we? Oh, we're okay. I thought we were upside down somewhere on there. That's weird. Fuel quantity. Oh no, sorry. Oh wait.
Yeah, so 4.3 loaded, 4.3 showing, and oops, and 4.3 required.
Cool.
So actually we're smack on.
Takeoff data.
Takeoff data. Okay, hold it there for a sec. So performance.
Pete's just commented saying he spent more time on this instead of it with his girlfriend. Lol, boom, shots fired.
Something like that.
Simming is life, says the Flying Spanner.
Simming is love, simming is life.
Oh, no, that just reminds me of that whatever it is.
Yes, that's because it's supposed to.
I got that bit. Right, what's the tee-off data?
So takeoff data. So I will bring up the charts if you're ready for our little departure briefing.
Roger. It's sideways. Voila, it's no longer sideways.
Right. What was the departure that I asked you to remember?
Did you ask me to remember or something?
Yes, I did.
Nope.
Fucking useless. Right, stick that down. Woburn. Woburn. Southampton. Woburn. Okay, cool. So.
I should remember Woburn. It's where I went to Centre Parks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's our departure. So, let's quickly go over the departure brief if you're ready. So we're at the gate, at gate 505 at Heathrow, Terminal 5, main terminal.
Yep.
We're a little ways behind. We've got a bit of a taxi ahead of us. The weather's pretty shit.
Can't see much.
So yeah, we're going to have autopilot on fairly shortly after takeoff, but we'll get to that in a minute. We're taking off from the other runway, so we're not taking off from this runway behind us. There's going to be a little taxi involved beforehand. We'll bring up the charts in a minute, and I'll need you to just guide me on the way there. So we're taking off of runway 27 left, which is this one down here, which means that 2 miles after takeoff we're going to initiate a right-hand turn to heading 301 degrees to head towards Burnham.
Yep.
We'll then overfly Burnham above 3,000 feet, hopefully.
Yep.
We can't go any higher than 6,000 feet at this time.
Yep.
But seeing as we're not online, actually we can do whatever we want. After we make our right-hand turn to 6,000 feet, we're going to be heading towards Woburn, and from there we'll continue on this route. So essentially, take off, right-hand turn. There's no terrain in the vicinity, and because we're not online, there's no traffic to concern ourselves with. The only thing that we need to watch out for is weather.
There's a lot of it.
Because there's a fair amount of it in the vicinity, so we'll stick the weather radar on before we take off, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. Altimeter 1012 on my side. If you can set the same on yours.
Should be. It's the same, isn't it?
No, because that's 112. So you see where it's a different number. 1013. There you go. 1012.
Yep.
Cool.
Because isn't that not synced?
No.
Okay.
So initial climb 6,000 feet.
Yep.
Indicated on my side and on yours. Good. Flight director. We'll leave it in this mode at the moment. So initially after takeoff, I'll ask you to engage autopilot.
Yep. So that's these 2 buttons.
No, just the one. Just the one.
Okay. Yep.
And the plane is on managed speed and managed heading. So after takeoff, I'll ask you to engage that. Takeoff briefing itself. We're going to be doing a derated takeoff today. Flexing to temperature 56. V1 decision speed is 150 knots. Rotate at 151.
Yep.
And V2 minimum climb speed is 152 knots. Yeah, remembering these numbers because you'll need to remember them.
Okay. Yep. Good. I was reading the comments.
Cool. V1 150. Rotate 151. V2 152. They should show up on your screen.
Okay. So 0, 5, 1, 5, 2. So basically right after each other. So V1, rotate, V2.
That's right.
That's right after each other.
Once you tell me that positive rate is shown, I'll ask for gear up and I'll ask you to raise up the gear.
Yep.
I'll hand fly it.
Positive rate is when like an arrow goes upwards, isn't it?
Yeah, this will point upwards.
That's one.
And we'll start to climb. At which point you'll say positive rate. I'll ask for gear up.
Yep.
And you'll raise the gear.
Yep.
You'll also retract the flaps when I ask you to as well.
Yeah.
Which is F5 because we were only using flaps 1 for takeoff.
Fair enough.
So they only need to come in once.
That's fine. So I'll quickly read. Flying Spanner says, a little taxi runway. Benny said, damn it, can't post a picture. So I'm assuming you're probably going to put a meme or something on there. A little taxi to the runway.
Sounds good. Okay, the altimeter's just changed to 1011. So if you can change that on your side as well. Now, are you showing in terms of doors that are open? Are you showing 2 cargo and 1 cabin?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and close those.
Flying Spanner says, try and stop after V1 on the runway, it'll be funny.
You can't stop after V1 on the runway.
Isn't that what V1 means?
No, V1 is you need to have stopped. That's the commitment speed. So V1 is once you pass V1, there isn't enough space left on the runway to stop.
Right, okay. So you have to take off.
Yeah.
Or die.
Well, or crash. Right, closing cargo and lower cargo.
Yep.
And closing the cabin door now. Yeah?
Well.
Good. Can you start the APU on the overhead panel, please?
That one?
No, that's turning external power off.
That one.
Right, wait. So keep an eye on this, and when this gets to 100%, then put the bleed on. I'll do the rest. I can brake on. Jetway's coming back. Beacon light on. Yeah, beacon.
Ooh, yawn. Oh, I just have the lights turned on.
Just turn them on. Shit, it's been ages since I've done this. Beacon, there we go. Now on. Why did you turn those off?
I didn't.
Beacon
I only
light.
touched that one.
Okay, cool, thank you. So the autopilot's on? Sorry, the APU's on?
Yep.
Good.
Do I turn external power off?
Yeah, if you can get rid of external power for me. Cheers.
Cool. I'm assuming that's off.
Yeah, that's off. If there's no light,
Okay,
and it's removed.
Cool.
Cool. Both batteries are on.
Okay, I was saying you read that comment as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping that you would understand what I meant.
Both batteries
Yeah.
need to be on
Yeah.
to power up the APU. Just like it says there. Both batteries must be on to power up the APU.
And Pete says no.
Why is it asking us to...
He says you can fly the fire flash. You always flew that thing.
Oh, that thing was amazing. It's not compatible on prepared.
Oh. That's because it went at a stupid speed.
That's because it was made for FS 2004.
What speed was it?
It was whatever you wanted it to be. It flew at about 200 knots, and it was supposed to go up ridiculously high, but FS 2004 didn't model ridiculously high. So I'd get it to a fairly decent height, and then I would, and then I'd just put it on fast forward, which simulated 7 times the speed of sound or whatever the hell it flew at the time. Alright, can you get up the Heathrow charts on your screen?
Where?
By googling Heathrow
right.
chart and bringing it up on your screen. Chart, CH.
Yeah, it's fine. That one?
PDF.
That one.
The next one down. One. Yeah, that'll do it.
What screen do we need?
The one that shows the taxiway. It's the picture of the airport. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That one. So, rotate and zoom in for me. Just got a message from Aaron saying, "Oh, giant flight deck, eh?"
He would have got the thing, a notification from the website.
There she is. Okay, zoomy, zoomy. Yeah, zoomy, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Am I trying to open this locally so it'll be easier?
Okay.
Right, when you've taken it.
Alright.
Okay, no, that didn't work. Meh. Okay.
Why don't you just click the zoom in button? Okay,
Because I was trying to zoom because it's in Chrome.
Okay. So, you remember where we are?
Somewhere over here somewhere.
That's right, yeah. So we're going to push back and we're going to taxi along Alpha. And then, not all the way, because we're taking off of 27 right. So, go down and move along. So, oh, not all the way. Okay, good, right. So, taxiing along Alpha. In fact, no we're not. No we're not. We're going to taxi Bravo and then come down in between terminals 5A and 5B. So down here.
Charlie.
No, in between terminals 5A and 5B. So
Oh,
down here.
down this line.
Yes. And then we're going to take a left, because that'll be the way we're facing.
Yeah.
And we're going to head onto taxiway Alpha, following taxiway Alpha all the way to holding point Alpha 1. Which is right there. Which is Alpha 1?
Yeah.
That's it. So that'll be the taxiway we enter the runway.
So basically, end of Alpha all the way down.
Alpha 1 onto the runway.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then turning runway and then
And
fuck
then-
off that direction.
Exactly, overflying Reading and heading up towards Woburn.
Okay. What's this versus splodge?
So that's this is quite an old chart then. So this is when they were redoing Terminal 3 and they were rebuilding all of the area outside.
Okay.
So that's just it was under construction for ages actually. Pete, were you Gatwick or Heathrow that you worked at? I can't remember. Get Pete to do ATC with the radar screen. That would have been a good shout. A bit late now, unfortunately.
Oh, we're not online, so it wouldn't work, surely.
No, but we could have loaded up some sort of host thing. But that's all right. Let's get going. Right, so let's finish off the rest of this checklist then.
Alright, okay. Should I keep that open or?
Yeah, we'll need that open in a minute. So all the way down to
we didn't finish takeoff data because we were doing something.
Yeah.
So takeoff data is
you remember the V speeds?
51.2.
Cool. Yeah, so checked.
Okay. Barometer reference.
1011 on my side.
1011's on my side.
Cool, that's setting course checked.
Okay, windows and doors.
Closed on my side, and by the looks of things, closed on yours.
Okay. Beacon.
Beacon is on.
Throttle lever.
Throttle lever is idle.
Parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Cool. Done.
Excellent. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go back. Alright, so if you want to come into the cockpit for me.
Oh, hang on, we just had. I'll just check it before we go.
Where we're going. If you can start the.
Pete says us. Pete says our.
Yeah, if you could start.
Gone.
Yeah, if you could start the right engine for me.
Well, how do I do that?
So go to the throttle quadrant. Second one in from the right.
Yep.
Okay, turn that to ignition start. That's it.
Yeah.
Right click, that's it, and flick number 2. That's it. We're not having any sound coming out of your computer.
That's fine, probably flexing, just very broken. Standard.
Alright. It's going to be really hard to know if anything fucks up or if there's a dodgy sound or something with no sound.
Flexing on my sound.
Okay.
That's all. It's not giving that any sound.
Go back into the sim. Quite nice.
We know how bloody flexing is.
Guys, are you hearing sound your end? Because, I mean, that's going to be pretty shit if it's just silent other than the hum of your computer.
Liam Orion's joined us.
Hello there.
Happy flying, guys. I have to join you myself soon. Unfortunately, I have to nip out now.
Start number 1 engine, please. Let's get the timer going. Yeah, we have missed our slot, Pete. Actually, you say that we. Actually, I'll tell you when we're in the flight.
He says all sounds fine. Aaron says all sounds fine.
Thank you very much, Aaron.
To be fair, half of it's coming through a webcam on yours.
Yeah. So TCAS. Okay, so we've got 2 good starts. So let's get the crank switch to normal.
Oh, right, okay.
Yep. And the after start checklist, please. Ah, yes.
Anti-ice.
Not required.
Ecam status.
Ecam. Where's the recall button? It's been a while. I've been flying Concorde for.
Oh, I know why it's fine, because it's streaming from your PC and of course your audio is coming through on the stream.
Ah, yeah.
So when I flick it back to mine, then they won't be able to hear anything.
Really?
Yeah, because if I do this, if I do that, then they won't be able to hear anything because that's my screen and I don't think my sound's working. Cause
is the sound coming through your end now, guys? Okay, yeah, recall checked.
Recall?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Check, you can. It's checked.
Pitch trim.
Okay, yeah, good shout. Right, so we've got a pitch trim of up 0.8, so...
Apparently we need set transponders to 7700 or 7500.
Where's that?
Put a rag on your head, Mikey. Lol, I don't understand.
Someone's being racist.
Oh, right.
Right, 0.8. I need you in the flight deck first one, Michael.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, apparently all they can hear is you, so I'm going to swap back to your camera.
Cool.
Okay, I'm in flight deck.
Right, I need you to look at the the lower screen. Quick control test.
Yep.
Awesome. Right, let's move this into here. So, full left.
Full left.
Full right.
All right.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Full up.
Full up.
Full down.
Full down.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Right to left.
Right left.
Right to right.
Right right.
And neutral.
Neutral.
Cool. Can you press F7 and set flaps to 1, please?
Cool. Mine still says parking brake.
Yeah, it's because the parking brake's on.
Okay. I was going to say next and yours doesn't say it.
That's because I turned off all those symbol signs. I bugged the shit out of me.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, so yeah, is that the last touch that was complete, is it?
No. So pitch trim and rudder trim we did.
Yeah, rudder trim is not required, pitch trim. Okay, before takeoff. So before takeoff, check this down to the line, please. Down to part 1. Down to part 1.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Briefing.
So you're happy with what we're doing?
Yeah.
Cool. Briefing complete.
Flap setting.
Flap set to 1. 1 required, 1 gated, 1 indicated. Yeah, it's fine. Checked.
FMA and takeoff data.
So we've been through our takeoff data, you know,
Yeah.
the speeds and all that stuff. Superb.
Transponder.
Is on.
Ecam memo.
Okay. Max. Spoilers. Armed. Takeoff no blue.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah, that's down to the line.
Yep.
Awesome. Right, let's get the hell out of here.
Cool.
So. Can you get the taxi light on, please, Mikey?
Sure.
So in the overhead panel down the bottom side, it should say nose, and then there's 2 settings on it. One will say taxi, one will say TO.
No, it's taxi takeoff you want?
Yep, no, to taxi. 'Cause we're
Yeah,
taxi.
yeah.
And the turn off lights, please. Which are on the opposite side. They're right there. The one that say runway turn off lights, right there.
Oh yeah.
Right, literally right next door. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really difficult using these rudder pedals when they're sliding all over the floor. So I'm gonna. Can you? I'm gonna be using the brake quite a lot on the to the right hand side of the upper this screen. To the right hand side, there should be a switch that says brake fan.
Yep. On.
Can you put it on, please?
Sure.
Yeah, nice one, thank you. If you go to the overhead panel as well, please.
Yep.
Turn off the APU and the APU bleed.
Okay. Yeah. Turn.
Let's right click.
Right click.
That's it.
And
And APU bleed off.
Right click. Cool. Done.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully we should be going along at a beautiful couple frames per
So
second.
this is what you have to put up with on your screen.
Yeah,
It?
this is pretty much how my flight sim looks,
Amazing.
and with
So-
no sound as well. That's how my flight sim is.
So Jesus. So Mikey's going to do a quick switch. So this is what I'm seeing out of mine, and this is what Mikey gets to see.
Yeah, that is 10 times worse.
That is amazing.
I'm keeping it on your screen.
Yeah.
That is 10 times better. Alright, so I'll go for a couple of the comments. So...
Keep an eye out for Bravo as well for me.
Yeah,
just be half looking out of your screen.
Yeah, that's fine, no worries. If
You
I have
bring that up
that
and then
up and then
comments.
have that. Okay, comments. What's better, FSX Steam or Prepared 3D? Well, we're just showing you.
Prepared. Prepared is 10 times, but I'll go into if you have any questions about it. Who asked that? Was that Pete?
Yeah, and then no, that was Liam, and then Pete says FS9 lol.
Lol. FS9 was that was the bomb.
Flying Spanner. The way my FS is, I'll probably be going back to FS9. Although I can't get FSX on max with 90 frames per second, I can get FSX on max with 50 frames. It's quite impressive.
Is that with the Is that with the scenery fixer? No, that was a question to him.
Oh right, okay. I got FSX Steam Edition, but I'm going back to FS9. Frames are shit even after tweaks. That's Pete.
Yeah, Pete, I'll give you a full rundown, mate, on Prepared versus FSX once we're able.
Comedy Dave, welcome Dave.
Hi Dave. So Dave, actually we're going to give you a bit of a shout out during the flight because we need to sort of address a few bits and pieces. We need to talk about planes, trains and automobiles. And
We really
the
need to
changes.
rename that.
Well, automobiles is everything else.
Okay, come on.
But yeah, we'll also need to put it to the vote as to the... can you do us a favour? Can you go to the overhead panel?
Yep.
And turn the seatbelt signs off, just cycle them off and then on again.
What about those?
The seatbelt signs down the bottom right.
Signs.
Seatbelts. Off then on. Thank you. That will sort everything out back, so we should get a cabin ready. Green light pop up.
Okay.
Which it has. There, cabin ready. Sorted. Cool. God, it's really foggy. Look at that out in Heathrow. I can't even see the end of the runway.
Yeah, that is quite bad. Okay. So Pete says holding up traffic. Transponder 1500 equals hijack and 77. Oh, 7700 is emergency. Of course it is. Yes.
I have an emergency because I've got Michael as a co-pilot.
Yes. So 7500 is a hijack. So basically, they just go 7500 and people, you get the planes come up and shoot you down.
In essence.
Cool. Pete also says wow, so I'm assuming he's just seen the clip of the two differences.
That is genuinely, and now Michael's got quite a powerful computer because what you've got to remember is
Not
he's
small.
streaming a lot.
Yeah, to be fair,
He's
most of
streaming
the
a lot.
reason I've got that is because I'm streaming as well and taking his stream.
Oh, Michael, that's... Oh, also, Pete, what we're doing is we're also running two different sceneries. So if you look at Michael's scenery.
Ready?
So,
Ta-da!
this is... I've actually got the box over there, I'll go grab it, but that is Aerosoft's...
Heathrow Extreme.
Heathrow Extreme.
Extreme!
For FSX, and if you go back to mine, this is UK 2000's Heathrow.
I thought that was default.
No.
Okay.
Default would just have a couple of buildings.
Oh, so at least they haven't
that's it.
changed how that works then.
Actually, we're going to be taking off the same. We'll be using the same runway that I used when I was Concorde in the 4-hour race. This is so when I was Concorde, I was just over here somewhere. This is actually the runway we landed on when we came back from Rome. Yeah, on
Nice.
Wednesday.
Okay, so a final answer to your question. No, just FSX Gold out the box. Only issue, it keeps crashing and freezing my PC when I hit cruise.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
What add-ons and stuff have you got, mate? Are you using default? Have you got any? Are you a PMDG guy, or have you got the Concorde? Because to be fair, the Concorde is very taxing on anything less than a quantum computer before tweaking.
He also says, also your planes, trains, auto fails, total card is spelt wrong. He says planes, Plains, apparently. I'll have a look at that later. Interesting.
No, what you've just spelt there, I believe, is planes as in Africa.
No, but I think it's...
I could be wrong. Oh yeah, Michael, you put planes as in the plains of Africa. It's Planes.
Yeah. Oh, Oh, nah. Yeah, I'll change it. I'll change those. That means it's the same on all of them. It is, yeah. Oh well.
Thanks for spotting that. Appreciate that. That's going to do my OCD wonders.
Enjoy that one.
Ah, shit.
He says he has UK 200 Heathrow version 3.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Did we just do it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because my these cause normally these are like out so I can stretch my feet out, but I'm having to make like minute adjustments with just
You've got room to go
back
on.
Do I?
Yeah, you've got plenty of room to go back.
Oh yes, I do. Oh my god, that's so much easier.
Extreme lag, more like extreme lag. What the? No, lots of numbers and letters.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have a look in a sec. So CLS 747, yeah, 200, 300. CLS A300, oh that's cute. Yeah, fair enough. So the CLS, actually, if you're interested, Liam, the Aerosoft are releasing a A330 soon. I mean, I'm not going to be around to enjoy it, but they are releasing it, which will be good. So yeah, Mikey, so off to my right hand side, over
Sound like
there.
a tour guide now.
Well, I saw the van being one, I suppose. So over...
We are nowhere near the centre line.
That's alright, you don't really need to be. So in here,
Yeah.
this is where I was when I was with the Concorde.
You mean that's still to come out, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's coming out some
Oh.
point.
I forgot to turn Audrey off.
Audrey.
Audrey does my
He
natting.
says, that's all, and it freezes every time.
Yeah, we'll go.
Sounds like generic flight sim, really.
FSX is shocking.
Well, to be fair, it came out in 2006.
It did. Right, so we're going to need you to be serious during the takeoff.
That's 10 years ago.
Yes. Because we're going to be turning. Can you remember what it was? It was Alpha 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It's basically right at the end till the tarmac stops.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because one of them just transfers over to.
He was thinking of black boxes A330.
Hold off! Don't get the black box. Hold off for the Aerosoft because that's what we're in now. This is an Aerosoft 320, and I have to admit it's very good. It's very frame rate friendly. It's
Quite pretty.
It's very pretty. They've done a good job of the internals as well, and it's fairly realistic. Is that Alpha 1 there? No.
Okay, so he says, and get my motherboard back from repair. So that's fair enough. Dave says, can you play Flight Sim on a laptop?
You can. It depends. I mean, what you've got to remember is it's a software that's rendering in the entire planet, weather systems, winds, physics, all that kind of stuff. So it needs to be fairly powerful. This is Alpha 1 here.
And it was also programmed in... No, well, that's not
Prepared would be your best bet.
and yeah,
Is
that's...
this Alpha 1? I don't know, Mikey. Which? Have you got the?
It's basically end of tarmac. End of tarmac. Right to the end, last bit of tarmac, and then it turns in.
Okay, fine.
There's grass at the end. There's this one.
Okay, cool.
Then...
Oh, there's Concorde. Or the model. The
Oh, yeah.
somewhere. Where'd she go? Okay, obviously hasn't rendered in yet.
That's weird.
She rendered in and then popped out.
A380.
Yeah.
So last couple of comments before we turn on. The prepared 3D is just FSX updated.
Yes and no, but I'll go into more details. As to why.
Dave says, I have a 12 gig RAM and a 2 gigabyte graphics card. That should be okay, actually.
The trouble is, we'll go into. I'll tell you what. I promise you, the second we're on autopilot and we've climbed away, I'll go through the full ins and outs. Mikey, I need you in the fight.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll finish with things there and we'll go back to it. Right, okay.
It's taken us 15 minutes from pushback.
I'm still not done.
Oh, I know why you're so far off the centre line, because we're using two separate things. Okay, so let's get this before takeoff checklist complete. So, yeah, read those for me.
Okay, cabin.
As advised, green, and they're okay.
Engine mode selector.
Is normal.
TCAS.
TCAS is TARA, tilt above.
PAX.
Ah, yeah, good shout. PAX.
Is that the barking dog?
It's the. You know what? PAX will leave on. We've got plenty of runway.
Okay. Anti-ice.
Not required.
Cool.
Excellent.
Could
you go to
before takeoff?
checklist complete? Excellent. Can you go to the overhead panel for me?
Not yet.
And I need you to put the taxi light onto takeoff, and I need you to turn the landing lights all the way on for me, please.
Taxi light to take
So
off.
that's nose light to take off.
And
Yeah.
which one? Landing
The
light.
landing lights, yeah, all the way up.
That one, isn't
That's
it?
it. Yep. Strobe light onto on, please.
Strobe light onto on. Yep. Anything else? Wing on? Wing?
It's okay. Right, so remember what to do in the ticket. So you need to go to your first officer view.
I'm going to keep an eye on this screen.
That's it. So remember, I need you to call 80 knots.
Yep.
So just to go over this quickly.
80, 150, 151, 152.
Perfect. Now, just in case, because it does this, can simulate random errors.
Yep.
So if I get, just to go over those, between 0 and 80 knots, I will basically stop I'll abort the takeoff for any reason. So whether that's fire warning, electrical systems, anything that flashes up here, or if we seem to be taking a long time to speed up, or if we get a warning. Between 80 knots and V1, I'll only stop for a fire or fire warning, essentially anything that's going to make the plane unsafe if we get airborne. After V1, we're committed and we'll just circle over Heathrow. We're fairly light, sort out the problem and come in for a landing. And then that'll be the end of the stream because that'll be the hour. Otherwise, everything's good, and I'll just ask you to raise the gear after positive climb.
What?
Just notice that it's changed 1013 now. Cool.
Okay. So I literally just click that, right, to make it go up?
G.
Oh, I don't want to raise it while I'm on the floor, do I?
That's okay. It won't go up because we're sort of pressing down. Okay, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Cheeky hit the salute there.
No, that's the Nixon thing.
So
Yeah.
so basically as well, I'll call out what I see on here, and you tell me. You just say check if it's the same as what you've got up here. Ready?
On the left one, then.
It will appear above out and nav.
Oh, right, yeah, sure.
Okie dokie. Right, 60%. Take off. So, man flex plus 58, SRS and runway are in green.
Nope.
I'll put it into toga then.
Toga. Yeah, go on. 80 knots.
Check. This crosswind is honking.
V1, rotate to V2.
Have we got a positive rate yet?
V2.
Gear up. So we're going gears up and the lights are off.
Yeah. Let's go.
Climb thrust.
Last warning. Last something.
Yeah, it's the clicking isn't working properly. Can you have a look at the throttles for me, please, and just tell me if they're actually in the right latch. So they should be there should be like an arrow, and it should be at climb CLB.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in that. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's okay then.
Yeah. CL.
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you. Okay, stand by for flaps.
F5, isn't it?
It will be F5. Yeah, stand by
Stand by.
and flaps up.
Flaps up. Where do I look to see if it's here? Yeah, if there's no... Oh, it's here. That's that one.
Flaps are up.
Yeah, that's right.
Autopilot 1, please.
Autopilot 1. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Who clouds Batman?
Yeah,
Now, I just want to point out to people who are watching, so Ben can see clouds, I can see everything!
Go back to
frames
mine
per
quickly.
second.
I've got there's a feature for the flight sim nerds with my new weather engine. So we've got this sort of cloud. You know when you in a plane you get like the clouds going over the windows. Yeah. So you'll get that in a little bit.
That's
Yeah. It is a thing now. Yeah, with the
See, I can see perfectly out my window. I don't know, and I've got real weather on apparently.
No, you've got flight sim updated every 15 minutes.
Oh right. Oh, that will just
Right.
Do we say actually recommend or is it not?
And the after takeoff checklist, please.
Sure. Landing gear.
Up, lights off.
Flaps.
Up, retracted.
Packs.
We didn't turn them off. Turn that on.
Okay. Barometer reference.
1013 on my left, on my side.
1013 on my side.
Excellent. There you go. There's the cloud.
We're good. Oh, that is really cool. Right.
Okay, can you dial in 26,000 for me, please, and execute in the altitude thing?
26,000.
Yeah,
26.
26. And click it in to execute.
Yep, 26,000. Executed.
Thank you. Right click on it for me. So we're in an open climb. Yeah, perfect. Up we go.
What do you mean open climb?
So open climb is you've got in the real world you've got constraints,
Yeah.
right? If you can pull yours for standard, please.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, so now we're climbing. We can actually properly chat and relax a little bit.
That's fine. Now I'm going to open it back up to you. And then
Cool.
I'll go through it in a second.
Yeah, fair dues. Yeah, there's a lot to do during takeoff and stuff, so yeah, I need your help quite a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is why in planes and trains, I get pushed behind quite often because it's so much easier to have somebody, turn off all the lights and.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you can just put it on autopilot and do it yourself. But if you're just going to take off and instantly turn the autopilot on, what's the point? Actually, it seems fairly okay, so I'll turn the seatbelts to auto.
Okay, so.
Sorry, yeah. So an open climb is basically if let's say let's say Heathrow, for example, will say to us, climb and maintain 7,000 feet, but the departure tells us, will automatically tell the plane that actually no, you can't go above 4,000, for example.
Yeah.
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 It will. An open climb will basically be for an Airbus's way of saying we can climb openly up to whatever altitude.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
So what we're looking at here, so weather engine, and I'll put Toby in this one as well.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So, so I'll go through. So we just had Dave who said he has a 12 gigabyte RAM and 2 gigabyte graphics card.
Okay, yeah. So the difference between Prepared and Flight Sim is how new they are. So Prepared is essentially FSX's technology that's been renovated, but Prepared and
so basically, so the best way to think about it is Prepared is kind of Flight Sim 11.
Yeah. So Lockheed Martin bought the source code, am I saying that?
Yeah,
right?
source code.
The source code for Flight Sim, and they've tweaked it, and they've added lots and lots of things. Minor things like the nerdy stuff that I like, the satisfying like shadows, and the fact that it now uses your graphics card, whereas Flight Sim X it only used DirectX 9.
Okay.
So unless you put DirectX 10 Preview mode, I think it was called, and bought Steve's Fixer. You can use your graphics card. Okay. So you could have the Gucciest graphics card on the planet, but your Flight Sim wouldn't use it. Everything would be running through CPU.
Fair enough.
Whereas Prepared has fixed that. Prepared also can use things with some of the updates. You can now use things like hyperthreading. It uses more than 4 cores. It uses RAM. It fixes so many memory leaks. Because one of the problems with FSX is if you use more than, I want to say 400 meg of VAS, you'd run out, but I could be wrong. Prepared, so for example, let's say you were doing a really long haul flight because you live at home and you don't go out ever.
And you have no life or girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I did long haul flights, but I would take off, put it on autopilot, and then go out with my girlfriend to the cinema, for example.
Yeah, you did that.
Anyway, if you're one of these people, for example, that has to sit at the controls for 14 hours, they exist. If you took off from Heathrow and you flew to San Francisco, for example, FSX obviously renders everything you're flying over in detail. So if you've got add-on airports, let's say actually you flew from Frankfurt and you flew over the UK, so it would load in Frankfurt, any German scenery you've got, any UK scenery, any UK airports, they would all spawn up underneath you, the autogen, blah blah blah, the sea, everything over, all the way over America. If you've got New York, that would load in, and eventually you would run out of virtual memory. By the time you're coming into land, you get a big pop-up saying you've run out of virtual memory, everything turns black, and because you haven't got... Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You see the line?
We just hit Woburn.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
It's It's not a very interesting view beneath us, to be honest.
I'm just thinking when the last comment popped up.
Cop heli guy.
Or Corey.
You know what? I'm not saying anything. So yeah, somewhere down there is Woburn and Centre Parks.
Oh yeah, that's where I stayed with Sam. Okay, so fair enough.
So essentially, yes, Prepared is fantastic because it utilises all modern day computing and allows you to have graphics like this. Do you know what I mean? I mean, my computer is powerful. I spent a lot of money on it, but it's not as powerful as Michael's, and you've seen the difference.
Yeah, it's just comes down to good coding.
Yeah,
yours was made by a bunch of monkeys in a shed. As in, my flight sim. FSX was made by monkeys in a shed.
Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Monkeys in a shed. Whereas yours is actually made by a company that makes aircraft. And it gives a shit about
FSX is just really old. That's all.
Yeah, but to the standards of today, it's just not good coding.
Yeah, but it was really old.
Yeah.
You can say the same thing about quite a lot of add-ons actually, which is why I'm coming back to Blackbox. Blackbox have had a lot of stick in their coding because they use their sort of cheating and some of the textures that they're using, or the polygons. Am I saying that right?
Yeah. That
they use to model everything is quite old technology. So you're actually going to be losing frame rates. So I mean, I'm looking around here and my frame rates are stable, and I have like shadow qualities turned right up, and everything's turned right up.
Yeah, but I remember you did a special thing on yours where you kind of you were able to, so from a cockpit view, you kind of went out and looked to see what the actual plane looked like, and it was just a flying cockpit. But that's what Prepared does.
Oh no, that's a standard. That's a trick in Flight Sim.
Okay.
So when you're in here, right? This is just a box.
Yeah.
In fact, I can probably cheat. There we go. If I go to the outside view, if I find, there you go. So this is what's modelled when you're in VC mode. Is just the virtual cockpit, because
you've
got all these systems models, all these buttons, all these click spots, which use a lot of memory.
Yeah.
And then if you go outside view, you've got a really nice model, but the cockpit is basic AF.
Yeah.
And two scary looking pilots in there.
Okay. So going down. So he says, what specs? So on my PC, I've got AMD, which is 8 cores, 32 gigabytes memory.
Stuff downstairs. I'm just going to go have a look.
Sure thing. So I've got 8 cores, 32 gigabytes of memory. I'll shout if something goes wrong.
Well, actually, we're going to be descending soon.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a very far. Before we get to here, if I'm not up, dial this down to 4,000 feet.
4,000.
And then when we pass over the arrow, click it in. All right.
Right. Okay.
John Drake.
Yeah. Can you grab me a Coke, please?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Yeah. So 32 gigabytes of memory, and it's got. So currently it's got a temporary graphics card in there because my last one fried and blew up, so I'm just waiting for it to be there. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at the NVIDIA GTX 10 over 70 or 60, depending which one's in my budget range, which one I'm allowed to buy from my fiance and such. I've got Windows 10 Professional in there, 64-bit. Yep. Ben, what have you got?
What's that, mate?
What's your specs? Thank you.
No worries. To be fair, we should have hired somebody to do this for us.
What? Talking?
Well, we press a button and somebody brings us Coke and food and stuff. That would have been an amazing idea.
Yeah, I know. See, this is why I keep on saying we need a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I think I've got a nice good PC.
I've got a Intel Core i7 4400 number, 4400K or some shit like that. I've got a NVIDIA WindForce, is it GTX? I want to say 760, but I could be wrong.
That's quite low.
Is it? Okay, it's Gucci AF.
My old one was 560, and that fried to pieces.
I don't know. Sorry, 2 seconds, because we're really quite close now. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to wing this approach. How hard can it be?
Sure. Okay, Fliesman says, go full blow and get a 1080. Yeah, they are £700.
With what money?
700.
You do realise that I need money to do this, though. Not all of us are mechanics for an airline that rhymes with Flompson.
And doesn't have a smiley face on the tail.
And definitely doesn't have a smiley face looking T on the tail.
Or their big, or their kind of cutting mascot is a teddy bear with one eye.
No, that's Pudsey, dickhead.
No, have you not seen the? It's like the beloved teddy bear is now their kind of company mascot, and it's got like a cross patch as the eye, so it's only got one eye. It's quite depressing. Everyone.
Amazing. Right, while you're answering that, I'm gonna go through the descent. Okay, so briefing. We need to go over this very quickly. Mikey?
Brilliant. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so as you know, we're coming into land at Liverpool. Yeah. The runway's plenty long enough. Oh, okay, fair enough. Descending now.
Okay.
The runway's plenty long enough. You just asked for more drag. Okay.
The miles are there. Thank you, Liam.
Thanks, Liam. So yeah, we're coming into Liverpool, and the runway's plenty long enough for us to land on. So we're only going to need a low speed brake setting.
Okay.
Sorry, auto brake setting. So I'll get you to set that in a little bit. It's here. It's just to the side of.
Fair enough.
But we won't touch that yet. Hopefully we'll be able to do the visual approach, and if I remember, I'll talk you through the visual approach.
Mm-hmm.
It essentially involves following the river, and then as the Mersey sort of bends and turns, so do we. We aim for a bridge, and then it's a very short, sharp turn right before landing, plant it down the runway, happy days.
Cool.
That's the most basic and unprofessional approach brief ever.
You've got a 980 then.
GTX 980. Thanks, Pete.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the jobbing. Right, let's have a look out the window, see if there is actually anything to look at.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh wow, okay, hello.
I don't like Miles a Bear. It's cute and all, but it's a bear with one eye. It's quite scary.
It's a bit freaky.
I remember when I was booking my holiday to Jamaica, and I went through Hompson, and
that's better. Look at that.
You could actually go into the store and they'd give you a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could actually go home with a little Miles a teddy bear, which was quite cute.
Let's go, options, views, let's bring wing bar view. Oh, it's always been there. How have I not noticed that was there?
What? What?
This.
That's my tray table.
Oh no.
You just...
Oh god.
You pulled my tray table out. There you go.
What the fuck is this? Move forward a little bit, shall we? Out we go. Lovely stuff.
What the fuck is that?
There we go, that's better. Speed brakes back in.
Did you see a photo on Facebook I shared to Liam?
See now look, look how much better my Orbex is looking now that I've changed all my RAM and tweaked it and stuff. It's actually loading in and looks like England.
I thought you were going to buy that thing.
Which one?
You're going to buy
Oh, the Weld one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought about it, but the pound's really crap against the Australian dollar at the moment.
True.
So we're talking about FTX Global, which at a good time was 38 quid when the pound was good against the Aussie dollar. Excuse me. However, unfortunately, the pound is no longer good against the Aussie dollar, and it now costs you the equivalent of 56 quid. And seeing as I leave for my new job on Monday, I'm not spending that money. Actually, that reminds me, while we're descending, we have an announcement to make, don't we? Regarding planes, trains.
Yes, can I quickly finish off a couple of things?
Of course.
Aaron says something, auto brake buttons are next to your main displays.
Yeah, Aaron's shit hot at the airsoft.
Cheers, Aaron.
The aero,
and also, one last question for you, Benny. Liam says, how hard is it to port add-ons over from FSX to prepared?
Very easy, unless they're PMDG. So, if, for example, the Aerosoft A320 and most Aerosoft, in fact, all Aerosoft sceneries, if I can remember rightly, when you install them, yes, indeed, Brexit did that. When you port them over, they will actually automatically recognise whether it's prepared or flight sim that's installed, and it'll automatically install for you. Older sceneries like Stuttgart and stuff that was around when Aeronet was still big. Really, really old scenery that was made for 2004. or in say 5 years ago plus, you'll need to buy what's it called? The migration tool. I think it costs about £8. Best £8 I've ever spent. Because you run that, and then you install your scenery, but it tricks the scenery into thinking it's installing into a flight sim folder because the codes are essentially the same, and then it just tweaks it so that it works on your prepared. PMDG, however, something to do with Boeing and licenses, and it being Boeing and essentially a Lockheed Martin. To cut a long story short, if you own any PMDGs for flight sim, you need to buy them all over again, and they're more expensive for prepared. Don't know why. It's the only company that does it, and it's really fucking annoying because I had this 777 and I had the 737, so I had to buy them all over again, which was very expensive, and I will not be doing that again.
Liam said my UK 2000 has a prepared installer, but my aircraft don't.
So with the black box and stuff and your CLS, if you get hold of the migration tool and run that, then run the installer, and then disable it, and then close the migration tool, it should work fine.
Yeah. Okay, so let's change to Auto fans then.
Yeah. So
it's been a good series.
It has. It's been really good fun. I've really enjoyed it. Now we're not stopping it.
No.
We're not cancelling it.
But it's going to be a season break.
Well, there's going to be quite a large gap between. So we've recorded. You'll be very pleased to hear we've done the big race. In fact, we had the best day ever for the big race. It was the hottest day of the month. I think
of the year. It
was
sucked.
so hot.
It really sucked.
It was so hot. We woke up. We were like, right. We had it planned because everything was working again. We went, right. We'll do the big race, and it just so happened to be that day about 6 weeks ago now, where it was baking. It was that Wednesday, and it was absolutely baking.
My computer reached 67 degrees internally.
Mike had a fan.
I actually picked up a handheld fan onto my computer, trying to not make it melt.
I was using my Concord checklist to fan my computer to try and cool it down.
It was ridiculous.
Sweltering, but it's done. The results are in. Mikey is going to be editing it, so the next episode of Planes, Trains and Automobiles will be the big race.
Yep.
And it'll be edited by Mikey. So I mean, I've been editing the last ones.
It's going to be taking a while. So the way how I'm going to plan doing it, because I've got a lot of stuff to get through in editing.
You've got the essentially 12 hours of footage that you need to sift through, so it's going to take a long time. There will be delays.
So the way how we're doing it is the episode what came out yesterday is the kind of finish of the main season bulk of season 1 Planes, Trains and Change. PTA, cool. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Then the big race will be the kind of the Christmas special, should we call it? But hopefully it won't be coming out of Christmas because that's quite a long way away.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll be back at Christmas.
You will be back at Christmas.
So it's on to that point.
Well, okay, we'll get there. I'm going to explain. So that'll be our special when it comes out. And then so when that comes out, it'll be kind of like the finish of season 1.
I'm just going to do the approach checklist while you go through that.
But this is not going to be the finale of PTA full stop.
Let's go with that one.
So Comedy Dave, as you saw in the chat who popped it earlier, or we've done videos with him in the past, Dave Lerigo, he will be joining us as a sort of temporary replacement but also fill-in.
Well, not a replacement.
No, it's not a replacement.
We're going to be bringing a new Automobile. We need to readdress the name, but essentially Comedy Dave is going to be. Shall we announce it? We might as well.
Yeah. Comedy
Dave is going to be shipping. So we're bringing. That was weird. Comedy Dave is bringing shipping to the mix. So we're going to have planes, trains, automobiles, and ships now. So we need to change. So we'll put it to the vote. Which I'm scared of because last time anybody put something to the public vote, we ended up with fucking boat face.
I still think we should have GSR, the Great Sim Race.
I quite like that. Put it in the bottom. Great Sim Race, GSR. Do you like it? Yay, nay. Awesome. So yeah, the reason Dave's coming on board and the reason that there's going to be a change is that I have got a new job. I'm becoming a professional dolphin shaver that involves going away for professional dolphin training for 14 weeks and then I get a gap over Christmas. I'm not going to broadcast live what I'm actually doing.
Fair enough.
yes, I'm becoming a professional dolphin shaver, not trainer, okay, because that involves marine biologist. A professional dolphin shaver, and I'm going to be training for quite a long time in my new profession. So I'm not going to be in Reading to record anything. So everybody's really enjoyed Planes and Trains, so we want to keep it going somehow. But we also, I don't want a replacement for the plane. And I've been trying to bring ships into it for a while. Actually, we were looking at Wackiest Lemon potentially bringing in ships in, and Dave has very fortunately stepped up to the mark, and is so the races will be slightly different.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm gonna miss doing it, but it will be.
Yeah, belly dancer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, belly dancer, dolphin shaver, anything you want. That's.
How heavy are these dolphins you're shaving?
They're about 10, maybe between 6 and 10 kilos, depends on how loaded they are.
By February they grow quite a lot.
By February they'll grow considerably, and they'll gain tracks either side of them.
And 90 tons, yeah.
About 72 tons actually, fully grown.
Amazing. So I'd just like to quickly welcome Jesse Jameson to the stream. Welcome to Blue Coconut family.
Hi Jesse.
So Liam has already come up with a good name. Slimy looks like Simmy McSuper. Leave
the chat. Okay. There's always one that thinks they're funny.
He also says dolphins are the only other animal to have sex for fun like humans. True.
Well, he would know.
And also there are, I think it's 6 dolphin rapes per year where dolphins have sex with humans.
Oh, I thought that was just when Flying Spanner had sex with dolphins.
Yeah, it is though. It's almost.
You will bounce the ball on your nose.
I can't believe we're streaming this live. Well, true. Then lots of winking faces, happy faces.
That's a kiss.
Jess.
Is that a kiss?
That's a.
A what?
Look at it. It's
pushing a big poo out.
Yeah. Welcome, Jesse.
Yo.
So currently, welcome to CloudWatch.
We're going to turn this on. There's no turbulence between here and there, so I'm going to turn that off.
Weather is still shit.
Yeah, well, yes, look.
I'm looking at the real weather.
Although it stopped raining.
Yeah, true. But at least, do you know what the thing I'm most not looking forward to happening now we're coming into winter season?
Feel free to tell me.
Not being able to look outside before I know it starts snowing. Facebook.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm not looking forward to?
What?
I'm not looking forward to dolphin shaving training in the cold.
True. Your Christmas card will consist of Benny getting sexually harassed by dolphins.
Who said I'll be the one? Who said I won't be the one doing the harassing?
Sure. Yeah, no, that is my pet hate. Just you're sitting there.
Oh my god, it's snowing!
Oh my god, it's snowing! Photos.
Yeah.
Oh, it is snowing.
All your Norwegian friends are going. So?
So? Do you think like country where it snows constantly? Oh my god, it's not snowing! Oh my god, sunshine!
Sorry mate, just had a...
No, it's fine, you do your own thing.
Could you put the landing lights on for me please? We are 1011. So landing lights on, nose to TO, runway turn off lights on. Yeah, that's good. And then on your side I need you to set your barometer to 1011 for me. Let's push it in. And then wheel 1011, cool. A little bit bumpy.
It's a little bit bumpy. This has been quite a fun chat on this one.
Yeah.
This is why I like doing live streams, because we're able to get all this.
Well, this is why I wanted to do like a join from the flight deck thing, because I mean, obviously I need your help during takeoff and landing, but while I monitor all this stuff,
And it's been so much better sitting here, because talking over Skype and stuff, you just don't get this.
Yeah, that's it.
Idea.
We're flying over Harden at the moment, although we're flying through cloud.
Arden, that's where this baby was born, isn't it?
It's one of the. It's where they make.
I know it's where they make the wings of that. Is Harden? Oh, there's Harden.
There she is.
I know it's where they make wings for the A380.
Well, it's where they make. Yeah, they make. I believe they make wings for most Boeing aircraft here. I could be wrong.
And this canal is where they ship the wings out of.
Yeah, darling. And we have family that live here.
Christmas live streams. Ooh, we could definitely do a couple of fun Christmas live streams, like eating challenges and stuff.
I mean, I was thinking a bit of like long ones of this where we chat, but we could do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be around for long. I don't
I
know
know
how
that.
long
I know
Christmas
that.
leave is.
I know. Yeah, your
So-
dolphin shaving is quite important.
Right. Just quickly, let's have a look. So we've got. To be fair, it's going to be. Excuse me, the same temperature at Harden as it is elsewhere. Come on, show me.
Flying Spanish says just very wrong. They make Airbus wings, not Boeing.
1, 2. I said. Oh, did I say Boeing?
You probably said Boeing.
Did I? Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm looking at this and everything else. Yeah, no, it is Airbus.
Oh yeah, this is a Boeing. Yeah.
No, this is an Airbus.
Is it?
Yes. It's an Airbus. See how electronic everything is, and the fact it says Airbus pretty much everywhere you look, including outside.
Oh, doesn't have no sense. Fair enough.
What is going on with this? Like, I type in 6, and it... Oh, I see, we're being hijacked by the devil. Oh.
Bad format.
Because it's like... Yeah, okay, cool. Winds are variable, so... I'll put it 0 slash... No, just 1 slash, please. 330. Yeah, thank you.
He says Boeing B320. Apparently what this is. But I don't know, he wasn't what it said.
Yeah, it's the Airbus A320, so
I don't get it.
don't worry.
Oh right, okay. Is it a plain nerdy thing?
Something like that. Right, 200 feet Barry is our decision. Right, okay, so decision height is 200 feet. I know that just from memory.
Is that mountain or cloud?
That's mountain, the stuff that looks like a mountain,
Yeah.
and that's cloud, the
Yeah,
stuff that
that,
looks
I
like
got
cloud.
that bit. But where's that mountain in northwest? Oh wait. Ignore me!
You caused me physical pain, you know that.
Yeah, but I thought we were going not. But no, Snowdon that side is that side of Wales.
But it doesn't mean to say that the rest of the country is flat. There's still hills and stuff. These aren't mountains. It's just hilly.
Oh right, I
Yeah.
thought we were still quite low, high.
We are 6,000 feet.
Oh, that's quite low.
Well, yeah, we're going to be coming in for final approach soon. And actually, it's nice and clear, so we can do the visual.
Fair enough.
We're going to let it do its thing. We'll follow the whole approach
Mhm.
rather than cutting it short, so that we can chat more on here. Any other questions at all, by the way, guys? About prepared or flight simming or
Stuff.
anything like that?
Dolphin shaving.
No, I don't want to go into too much about dolphin shaving. It's just, yeah, I'm not going to be around for planes and trains. But Dave is going to. So that should be really good fun, actually.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then at Christmas we'll try and do one where there's all of us. So Dave, actually,
Well, that'd be a good one.
the things with. Hello.
I just say I'll go like myself and Aaron will go through like a pre kind of how the whole filming works.
Has it gone down to? Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay, good. So we're going to start a turn in a minute. I'm going to chuck a Yui here. Yeah, chuck a Yui around this mountain. Okay, I'm just going to run through this approach. Checklist. So seatbelts are on, minimum descent, yeah, and engine mode selector, yeah, landing checklist. Cabin, can you, while I go through this, can you turn the seatbelt signs on, off and on again for me? Thank you. Cabin has been advised. Auto thrust, we've set that. Go around altitude is going to be 4,000 feet. We'll set that in a minute. Landing will be ECAM landing over, which is good. So,
Aaron wants to know why we're so ugly.
because we have friends like you.
Hey, Urban Dictionary shaved the dolphin. I don't want to Google that.
No.
No.
Especially as it's Liam that's recommended it.
Liam was the one who, I remember, one of the funniest experiences I ever had was when Liam told Corey to Google the Lemon Party. All I heard was the screams down TeamSpeak. Very similar. But I suppose it's Corey, so he might have liked it.
Excellent. On your, just below your Q&H, I'm going to need you to flick into helping me out mode now.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a button that says LS
Q&H.
next to, your Q&H.
Oh, right, okay.
So below that, next to the flight director switch, there's a button that says LS. I need you to turn that on for me, please.
Yep.
Thank you. Set auto brakes to low for me, please. Remember where those were?
Turn there somewhere. Look, auto brake there.
Thank you. And I'm just looking at your side. Anti-skid and nose wheel steering is set to on anyway.
Yeah.
Bit bumpy because the shadow's moving everywhere.
See, I don't have these pretty shadows.
No, you don't. And that's, to be fair, I mean, it sounds kind of cheesy and a bit lame, but having shadows, it makes quite a difference. You'd be surprised. It's slowed down to green dot speed. I'm not too happy about that. Let's go direct.
Green dot speed?
So green dot speed is where the green dot is here. It's the slowest speed you can go before you need the next flap setting.
Oh, I'm under the green dot.
Yeah, it will hover. I mean, it won't be precise because
okay.
it never is.
Apparently we're going down.
Yes, we are. Not by much though.
Mine's by point. Okay, no, we're between two of us. We're both.
Okay, so we're going to go direct to Keegan. No, let's go direct to there. Lovely stuff. Okay, so now we've done the turn, we've lost a bit of speed, we don't need any more drag, piss off. Drag at this altitude is not a good idea.
The impression I got, what's these things in the middle?
So these are, your eye line needs to be level with the dots.
Oh, okay.
So you know you're sat at the, because your chair's adjustable. So you can, like I know, for example, my eye line is actually the same height as that, so you're getting the most visibility out of these windows.
Right, okay. So why is one red and what there's the alternative red and white?
I don't know that bit.
Okay.
Guys, Liam might be our best bet, or Pete. Thank you, Liam.
Oh. Oh.
There you go, so that's the job I'm going into. Very hands-on.
Oh, that's Harden, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do we done chronological?
Yeah, we've chucked a Yui.
Yeah, that is grim as fuck.
Nicholas Grimshaw. So, we've got a,
Shave the dolphin. I think which is more disturbing, that definition, or that he thought of Googling that after you.
we don't tend to ask questions with Liam. Let's drop down to 3K. Right, Mikey, if you go to this screen, the left-hand computer screen.
Left hand, that's yours.
Yep. If you go to it and go to performance, which is perf.
Perf.
Yep.
Perf.
Okay, no, don't worry. That's okay. Just go back to your side.
Oh.
I was hoping that you would be able, when I take over handline, you'd be able to activate the approach phase, but never mind. More cloud. So yeah, so here's the refinery, and if memory serves,
Yep, I got fuck all.
have you turned your settings up again,
Yeah.
or down again? Sorry.
No, haven't
No?
touched them since. The last time I played this was when we did that.
Let's do a quick demonstration. So this is what you're seeing out of my window at the moment. Okay.
And back to mine.
This is what Michael's. Well, okay, to be fair, his only cloud in the game is kind of obstructing his view.
Only cloud of the game. But at least that cloud is going past me at a whole 5 frames per second.
I don't understand why it's so bad.
Because I'm streaming as well. My CPU is taking a pounding, but 94%.
There you go. So this is Michael's scenery, which is beautiful.
And Bennychaz!
Yes.
Oh, we could always do a PTA all together.
We're in a PTA all together.
Yeah, we'll stream it.
A live stream PTA?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we all here, like we're doing now, but we kind of like don't see each other's screens and such. and we have one person doing like my job here on the stream, and we flick between the thing.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it to the vote. The thing is with PTA, it's kind of cool having the phone calls because
I suppose that was the whole kind of concept.
That was the concept of it. Yeah. We're in different locations. We don't know where we are.
And it is Hop Gear style.
And it is Hop Gear style. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we've got. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
We'll start
once we land, I'll go through the questions.
Okay, Mikey. So I'm going to need you to. I'll be calling stuff.
Yeah.
Like gear, like not right now, but I'll be calling stuff like gear down and flaps 1.
And
so
F7, isn't it?
F7 is for flaps out at 1 at a time.
So we only need one?
Only 1 at a time, but not right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I have control.
Yep, definitely.
Can you silence the flashing button? Thank you. Okay, quick test to make sure I'm okay. Yep, okay, my aeroplane. Flaps 1, please.
Whose airplane is it? It's my airplane.
I'm a little bit high, to be fair. That's okay. Well, I should really be following the river more. There's a bridge over here. Flaps 2. Silence the warning for me.
I don't have it on my side.
No worries. Gear down.
Yeah, still 3 reds, 3 reds.
There's a cool shot.
Yeah. 3 greens.
3 greens. Excellent. Okay, flaps full, please. F8. So there's the bridge. Going to fly towards that. Drop down to 2,000 feet. So can you let me know on your screen actually when we get to? So I just need you to look at your. So when we get to 2,000 feet for me.
No problem. 2-1. And 2,000.
Thank you.
Shouting speed at me.
Okay, I've got the controls as well.
I'll just drop below 1800 if that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you. It's okay. It's done on yours the same speed, but mine isn't.
That's yours, isn't it?
No, it's yours.
You sure? Because mine don't have any sound.
Oh yeah, maybe it is then.
It's whenever we go into this red bar.
Okay, let's make this turn. I've kind of cocked up the approach a little bit, but that's okay.
Quite far right.
That's alright, nothing I can't fix. So remember, our decision height is 200 feet.
Right, okay.
So when it shouts minimums, well, when it gets to 200, you shout minimums, and I'll tell you whether we continue or go around.
Okay. 200, correct?
200, yeah. Bit of a cross, there's a bit of a wind out from our right hand side, so I'll try and compensate for that a little bit. Cool, yeah, there it is. Bumpy Ave. Oh, it's very bumpy. Come on, drop. No, going around.
Okay.
Don't know what happened there. Gear up, please. Flaps 2. Auto throttle on for me, please.
Where's that?
The far left.
I'm really lost.
That's okay, it's on, don't worry. It's fine.
Flaps T, you say? Just
Flap. Yeah, that's fine. Keep as is.
okay.
No, no, if you need flaps 2, I was going to stall, stick them back out. Thank you.
I did burn them back, but they decided to go all the way in.
That's probably because you pressed F5 instead of F6.
That'd be right.
But don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, they're back to 2.
Thank you. Okay, can you set the speed in the box along the dashboard? Let's call it the dashboard. So wheel it so that it's 180, and then right click for me. Thank you.
Right. No dot.
And flaps up now.
Flaps up. So F5. Flaps coming.
Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, a couple of updrafts over the. Whoa.
What's
Sort
up?
of throttle better cut in. Come on. I'll put a flaps 1 back out. That is the downside to this Aerosoft product, is that it's the auto throttle can be a bit iffy. Round we go again. Okay, can you engage? Can you set altitude to 2,000 feet, please?
Left click.
And left click, yeah. And engage autopilot 1. Thank you. Right. Oh shit. Okay, I'm going to control it with autopilot for a minute.
Are we good for about 5 minutes or so?
No.
Okay.
Coming in for another attempt now.
Fair enough. Oh, okay, so it's not that faster.
No. Okay, I have control.
You have control.
Sounds lovely, thank you. Okay, flaps. What do we have? Flaps 2, please.
Okay, we have 7.
Can you change the symbol? This one. Rotate this down to LS for me, please. It's on it's the mirror image on yours, so all the way around to the left. Perfect, thank you. No, I want you to go down. Okay, can you left click on the speed for me, please? Thank you.
So that allows you to change it.
Yep, I've got control of the speed again now. Can you dial in into the speed for me? Can you, if you right click and now dial in 1. Actually, just click it in for me. Perfect. And click on auto throttle. That one, in the middle below the autopilot. Thank you very much.
Master caution.
Yeah, not a problem.
Master caution.
Shit. There we go. God, picky. Fuck it. I'm just going to take control of this. I don't know why it keeps. Maybe it's because we're enjoying flight day, but it keeps glitching out.
Okay.
Gear down, please.
Gear down. 3 reds.
That's right. Just let us know when it
Yeah,
comes
fine.
3 greens. That's all right. Flaps full.
Flaps for F8.
Silence the warning for me.
I don't have it on my side.
That's okay. It's because we put the flaps out when we were still going a bit too fast, but that's alright. Well, it's not.
No, because I've ripped the flaps off shortly.
By 2 or 3 knots, no.
Okay.
But it's not advised.
No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, 3 greens. Last caution. Last caution.
Can you right click on auto throttle for me, please? Thank you. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Fucking god, these winds are shit. There we go. Right, so landing checklist, gear is down, speed brakes are armed. Now, the thing that killed me last time was there's an updraft right over this, right over these trees.
Okay.
So I'm going to compensate for that and the wind.
Mm-hmm.
There's the updraft. Can you quickly change the auto brakes from low to medium, please? This might be a bit of a long landing.
Yep,
There's
that's
another
fine.
updraft like that.
On medium, it's purple in the middle or something.
That's fine. That's good. Thank you. Cool.
Landing
Better.
inhibit.
That's fine. Landing inhibit is okay.
200.
Cool.
Not yet.
300.
Not yet. No.
200.
Okay. Minimums on mine.
20.
I think I'm slightly miles behind you.
Cool. Yeah. I lagged out some chronic there.
And through a tree.
Reverse is green.
Mine is about 10 seconds behind yours.
Jesus. Yeah, it is. That's awful. Yeah, I was really struggling with that approach there. Maybe it's the joint flight deck thing. I've never... I mean, I've gone around a couple of times, but I've never had so much input lag. I was like, okay, over to the right. Meh.
Right, do you need me to do anything? Or
Yeah, okay, so F5 to bring up the flaps back in.
Yep.
And then shift forward slash. Yeah, it will catch up eventually. Shift forward slash to bring down the spoilers.
What was that?
Thank you. Landing lights off, taxi lights to taxi, strobe lights off, strobe lights to auto.
Beacon off.
No, beacon stays on. Literally just what I've asked you to...
runway turn lights on, yeah?
yeah, that's fine. Literally
Yeah.
just what I've asked you to...
Yeah, that's fine.
turn off.
I was just going over because I couldn't quite remember.
Oh, okay.
Right. So,
Okay,
we're
and
in.
then the arc, the navigation thing to back to nav for me. That's the one on your right side to nav. Perfect, thank you. Terrain. Oh, that's on my screen. That's strange. There we go. There's obviously some sort of.
Oh, I do have it, is there?
Yeah, but it wasn't showing as well.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I can take it from here, mate. If you want to go back to the chat
okay,
window and
let's go and
stuff.
see how far through we got. So, Dave says, what's the longest flight you've done with Flight Sim?
Okay, so 2 questions there. When you ask that, is that the longest flight I've actually sat through, or the longest I've left my computer running?
And what
And
are
flown.
both of those?
The longest flight, distance-wise, not in one go, but when I was taking Concorde out, because you have to sit there for all of Concorde. We're going to go in here. You have to sit with Concorde because you need to monitor everything. Length of time is never that long. It's only about 4 hours max, because when you're travelling at 2,200 miles an hour-ish, or twice the speed of sound, you cover distance fairly quickly in 4 hours. And it's amazing. I flew from Hawaii to Sydney which would take a normal plane. 9 hours, 10 hours, I suppose, and it took me 4 hours in Concorde.
Jesus.
Concorde's very, very good. I like it a lot. Turn that and that off.
So what's the longest flight you've ever done?
The longest flight I was telling you about actually was I left the computer running.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
And I took off from Brisbane in Australia. Cheers. Brisbane in Australia. And I landed in John F. Kennedy Airport in New York. So that's flying over the entire Pacific Ocean and all of America, the longest part of America, up and over Canada, and back into JFK. Now that flight took about 19 hours, but I wasn't there for that. My flight, I'm going to come into gate 5 by the way. I took off around 8 PM. We had dinner, watched a movie, went to bed. I turned the sound down so it didn't wake me up, turned the TV off. True story.
That's crazy.
There we go.
That was weird.
Yeah. And then we went out, we had a full day, the Saturday. We went to the cinema and we watched... I can't remember what it was a good film though. I can't remember. And then came back, had some lunch, and then I landed shortly after that. The whole flight took the best part of 19-20 hours.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Liam says, Urban Dictionary everything is hilarious. Or hilarious results.
Or just search for everything.
Yeah.
What, word everything?
No, I was just thinking everything.
Can you turn the taxi light off for me,
Sure.
please? And the turn off as well. Thank you. And APU on for me. No, master switch and start. I forgot I should ask you to do that before.
No right for it to bleed.
I'll put bleed on now, that's cool. It just means I need to wait.
Okay, that's fine. Aaron says, that's what I had to deal with when I played. Then I'd get it from Ben. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Are you trying to line up? Loving the cardboard cutouts.
Yeah. That'll do. Okay, so let's quickly run through these checklists because...
That's fine.
Right, yeah, okay. After landing checklist. Flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, APU is now on, radar is off. And parking checklist. APU bleeds. I'll do the call outs, you run through it.
Sure.
APU bleeds.
Yeah, that's on.
Excellent. Okay, can you turn both engines off for me, please?
Sure. Do I just flick it down?
Yep, just right click. Excellent. Can you turn the seatbelt signs off for me, please? All the way down to off. That's it. Thank you. Deboarding requested. There's the dog bark. Aircraft doors open front left. Should hopefully sharpen wheels. Yep.
There you go.
Cargo. And cargo. And I'm going to put the parking chocks on now.
Okay.
And there's a clock. Can you use if you zoom in on the clock for me?
Yeah.
At the bottom there should be a little switch. Turn it from run to stop.
So
right
click.
click.
Right click.
That's it. So 1 hour 14 minutes from pushback to touch to
It's not too bad. Pretty good.
yeah, it's alright. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the APU on with it next time.
Okay. So we just have Aaron. Then Liam says PTA McPTA face.
Of course it is.
Jesse says in your next live stream you should do the B-17. Is that the bomb?
Flying Fortress. I don't actually own that. I have the Strato Cruiser, which is not the civilian equivalent, but it's if you Google.
Wow, they actually put them on.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 colours of bags, but
Yeah,
it adds weight.
Still, but generally the guys, it's not a stupid animation where he puts it on and it fucks off. They are genuinely putting it on and then taking it away. That's a bit weird. That's
It will glitch out.
seriously impressive though.
It adds weight as well.
Yeah, but that just that bit to be able to code that, and then it drop. That is seriously impressive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look at that. Michael's impressed with something our flight's in. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, but it's not the main bit. It's not the main bit. It's an add-on that just makes it look pretty. But that is quite
that
cool.
is, all it does is makes it look pretty.
So B-17. So that's Flying Fortress, to say?
I forgot to turn the beacon off.
Yeah.
Yes, B-17 is the Flying
Could
Fortress.
be something you look into after dolphin shaving.
Well, I'll be dolphin shaving for a minimum of 5 years. So.
Yeah, true. Tommy Dave, of course, he said both, so we answered that question. Do you think it's possible to teach a newbie like me to fly?
Yes, absolutely. I can teach you how to fly the Airbus. Aaron, feel free to chime in here. Aaron is to the point of where he can, but he's not confident to. That's my foot you're running over.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. He can. God, that was painful. He can, but he's not confident enough to take the controls of the Airbus. But like Mikey, this is Michael's second time ever in the Airbus. So I mean, I get stressed from time to time because there's a lot that needs to be done. It just gets like that in the flight deck, and because I'm not a professional pilot, I don't always know what I'm doing. But yeah, Aaron and I will go through it. Like I'll say, before start check this to the line. Aaron will get it out, look through it, and then he'll go through it, and we'll both double check everything. We'll go through the systems and stuff. And Aaron went from no experience at all, never flying in flight sim ever, and he actually did a full-on flight. I sort of forced him to take the controls, and we did a small flight from Tampa in America, in Florida, to Orlando. So it was only about 10-15 minutes, but Aaron was completely in control, in command, and I was just doing what he asked me to do. So when he put, like what I was asking Mikey to do, when Aaron asked me gear down, I put the gear down. When Aaron asked me to, it's easy. It's very, very easy. I mean, this flight deck it looks complicated, but actually there isn't much to it. No, this is. I mean, Michael and I sort of nicknamed this the dashboard. It's got a proper name, but I forget.
It's a shelf, isn't it? No, we call it named a shelf.
Yeah.
Because it comes out of it.
Liam, I'm sure you can chime into what the real name is there. But
he's probably got 10 spares in his garage.
Yeah, right. So if I just, hang on, 2 seconds. Thank you. All passengers.
What are two random little knobs underneath?
Huh?
Two little random knobs.
They're air vents.
Oh, okay.
Or lights. I think they're lights actually. So essentially, along here, you've got speed, heading, altitude, and vertical speed. So let me pull that out. I can't. So here we go. So it's all automated, which makes life considerably easier. When you see what I have to do in the Concorde versus what Michael and I have to do in the Airbus, it is a totally different plane, but it's from a different world. So let me pull all these out. So speed you set in. If you want to hold a specific speed, right click and the plane will maintain that, or you click it in and it goes to what's called manage mode with the dot, and it will hold whatever speed is in the computer. Heading is the same thing. If you wanted to hold a particular heading, like here for example, if ATC say turn left 030, and do that, or left click it in and it goes to managed, and it follows you probably saw the pink line. Autopilot 1, auto throttle, so that's totally managed. It manages the speed, it manages where you're going. Altitude, literally punch in the number and left click, or right click and set how fast you want to climb or descend. This Michael and I kept changing, but this is the outside pressure. Depending on how the pressure outside is how high the plane thinks it is, kind of thing. Is there a big red button you shouldn't push ever? Well, sort of. There is the buttons you never ever ever press or fiddle with are these ones, especially if you're in the air.
The engines.
Because these are the engine. This puts fuel into the engines. So if you're at 38,000 feet and you turn off the engines, you are buggers. Yeah. So there are big red buttons in this plane, though.
That they put out the fire.
Yeah.
That's what I still got for.
And what you do is you'd open that and you'd press the button and it discharges a shit ton of liquid into the engine. puts the fire out,
And then you can continue.
and then you sort of continue. Yeah.
I still remember my first flight I ever did solo, but in like a big group. I was on Aeronet with Pete and Liam and you guys, and I was in 7-4. This was back in FS 2004, and I can't remember who it was. We were flying from somewhere to Gatwick, and you actually had full ATC in.
Fuck you!
We had full ATC, and all I remember
That's
doing.
my foot.
You got something in front of my chair.
Okay.
Literally all the guy was saying is blah, 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 turn to a heading off thing, and I was just changing the dial on the dash to whatever he said. It worked out quite well, right up until he handed me over to Corey on approach, and then Corey asked me a stupid question saying, "How do you want to land?" I don't know.
Properly.
Yeah, put my wheels on the ground and stop would be my preferable option. I had no idea.
That's right.
But yeah, no, that was my first proper flight. Aaron says there isn't much to learn despite the amount of buttons, etc. So it's easier than it looked.
Cheers.
Oh, hello!
Oh, it is proper raining now.
Proper raining.
Should we do a return flight and try it and just do an automated landing into either way? Probably shouldn't really, because we've got other things we need to do.
There are a lot of things.
Let's put it to the vote, shall we? Michael just talks and I'll try and handle everything myself.
That's going to be interesting. Yeah, you could do, yeah. See if you can do it all by yourself, all the way back. And I'll just monitor the stream.
Put it to the vote. If we get an overwhelming consensus of yes, then we will fly back. Just doing a quick walk around, so that because I'm a nerd.
6 people watching, but here's the interesting stats, Benny. So, in total viewing hours, 11 hours have been viewed of this video.
Is that good?
Well, as in, so the average view time is 22 minutes.
Nice.
Dave says, can you land in Coventry?
Don't have any scenery for it, mate. It will be very disappointing.
It looks like a field with a runway in it.
Generic scenery, even in prepared, is well, there's no easy way to put it. It's shit. And that's the same with all flight sim stuff. You get basically every airport looks roughly the same. It's a concrete strip with square boxes that look like the back of an iPhone without the camera. They're your terminals. There's no gates or anything. So yeah, I like that they put in here like the droop because there isn't any hydraulic pressure to keep
that's quite cool. But yeah, Benny, all what these numbers mean is the average view duration of any viewer on this has been 22 minutes. So that also includes people who just come and go, and goes off. So the average person has viewed this stream for 22 minutes, which is really good.
I appreciate that.
Total viewing hours of anybody watching this has been 11 hours.
Ooh.
So even though we've been streaming for an hour and 21 minutes, about to be 22, 11 hours of footage has been watched.
That's awesome.
And we had a maximum of 7 people watching at any time.
That's very cool.
And I can even go into the nerdy, cool details of there's been 28 playbacks.
Okay.
Majority of people have been watching this as a 480 stream. Then it's 720 stream, and then there's been no people watching it in 240. So the stream quality has been pretty good. Oh God, that was actually terrifying.
He looks weird. Okay, let's go through him. Not making that noise as we go through it, man. Weird. Catering guys are here. That's good. I mean, this isn't. I don't want to sound racist, but these guys look the same. I wonder if it's the same as the guys in the trucks as well. Fuel trucks here, is it? Oh yeah, so it is. Cool.
Shell.
Naturally. EasyJet didn't need that win.
No.
Is it the same? Oh, for fuck's sake.
You got to go round him, or
No, I'll go through it. But I'll go around him because I'm a nerd. If it goes.
that guy in that truck's definitely the same.
Yeah. And bump. Yeah, I haven't got a sec.
They've got a different uniform.
Our survey says...
Yeah! Oh, and it's thrown upstairs.
We've just got the generic brothers that work for us.
The generic brothers. I like that. Nobody's commented on anything yet.
Ah, no worries. Oh, and we need the background as well.
That's weird. Cuisine. One's got a picture of a flower.
Because it's the company symbol, apparently. And on he goes. Don't forget to duck. Well done.
Do you know if this game has the airport KEQY?
I'm not very good with remembering what the letters are. What is KEQY? KEQY Airport. Charlotte Monroe Executive. Where?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay. Type copy Charlotte Monroe Executive Airport. Copy that. Yeah. And then stick it into Google. And then put P3D after it.
Like that.
D.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Click on it. Blueprint. Blueprint are okay. Oh fuck it, yes, we're in Afghan.
15 quid.
It's 15 euros. So about 13.
No, it's not, wrong one.
Oh no, you're right, yeah, Charlotte Douglas. They have Charlotte Douglas International.
As scenery. There'll be a default.
Default airport is sort of shocking. No, that's the actual airport.
Oh, that's the actual.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's an airport.
Yeah, but why is it saying...
Executive airport is for private jets and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's still quite cool.
FSX. Yeah, that'll probably tell more results. Monroe Regional Charlotte Scenery for FSX. It's Imagine Sim KCTL. What was it? What was it you requested?
KCQY. There you go.
Yeah, so someone's made it as freeware, which is okay.
It looks quite shabby.
They've tried.
They've
So
tried.
they put like generic buildings in the right place, but it will still be, you know, a square hangar and a square terminal. Yeah, it's not great. They've
It's
tried.
there. It is there. So to your answer, to your question, to your answer,
To,
your
to
question.
answer your question,
We don't need that anymore,
yes,
do we?
no, we don't know. We're not Heathrow anymore.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, there we go.
So, yeah.
So to summarise then, this was our kind of an introduction for Michael, or like a second flight in the Airbus. You did really well, mate. Well done.
That's been fun.
Fair play.
What about
Yeah.
McCarran International? McCarran?
McCarran International Airport exists. I've seen videos, mate. To be honest, if you're ever unsure, go onto YouTube because people will have inevitably made videos of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Las Vegas. Yeah, that's definitely
yes, I
that.
remember. Yeah, Dave went to.
I nearly bought this one actually.
Yeah, Dave went to Vegas. I think it was either last year or the year before.
I was going to use. It was a tie-up actually. I nearly went to either Vegas or. Don't look at the plane. Look at the airport though.
Yeah, no.
Because they do that quite often to try and change your focus. But yeah, it was either going to be Vegas or Jackson Hole in episode 2 of Planes and Trains.
Vegas
and
is huge.
that's why I chose Jackson Hole, because an hour of flying and then 40 minutes of taxiing would have lost me the race. Not that it mattered, because it was an hour and 20 minutes of flying and you would finish by that point. But yeah, it's there, and they generally, with places like that, they include monuments. So with Las Vegas, they include like a basic rendition of the Strip. Yeah, there it is. Everything else will be sort of default scenery, but the Strip is there. But at the end of the day, when you're coming into land, as you saw that,
I can imagine the canyon's probably there as well.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you go to Orbex, you just type in ORVX. Yep. You can. Yep, that's it. So the global vector and global FTX global is good, but you can also get terrain. Go to terrain regions. Up. Yeah, terrain regions. So you can get detailed.
Wow.
Oh, they've just released Germany, or they're releasing Germany.
Releasing.
So I own England. I own Australia. Scroll down.
Not the Wales.
I haven't got Wales.
Nor there.
Norway.
When
I
in
have the
Rome.
Central Rockies, I think. Oh no, I have Northern Rockies.
Yeah.
So yeah, things like that. So Central Rockies and Pacific Northwest and stuff. The guys called Orbex. I've got North Island and South Island of New Zealand. They've basically gone over elements of a country with a fine tooth comb, and they've created scenery that is, for every pixel it represents, I think it's a metre of scenery, which translates to pretty
Oh, got
detailed.
Fair Oaks.
Yeah, Fair Oaks exists. Narvik,
Narvik.
that's there.
I wonder if Fair Oaks has the what's the thing on the other side?
Use your words, baby.
Literally on the other side of the runway, they have is the headquarters for that. They do. Literally the other side of the runway.
Oh, from McLaren.
Yeah, from McLaren. I said
Yeah,
McLaren because there's Fair Oaks and there's McLaren. That's quite cool.
very cool. There you go.
I like that, mate. Yeah. Right. I think we probably should, wrap up.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, I've enjoyed
This
this.
has been. I can't believe the. So that's interesting. I'll bear that in mind next time we do. Aaron, maybe that's why we were having problems when we were trying to land.
That's what he said. He said this here, there, most it. So yeah, this has been great fun.
That's what I had to do when I played it. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's obviously some sort of input lag when we were in joint flight deck because I wasn't used to that. Hence the go around to begin with, but that was fine. A little bit stressful, but what's life without stress?
Fair enough.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I
It's
have.
been fun talking to you lot.
Indeed.
Pete, Liam, as always, it's always a pleasure. Aaron, mate, we should do some X. Oh my God, I was going to play Xbox with Jay last night and I totally forgot. I think I stood him up.
Well, you are a terrible friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to watch this, but sorry. I'm a terrible friend.
Right. So I'll do my standard spiel. So thank you very much, guys, for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed it. Of course, check out our website bluecoconutfamily.co.uk for any other videos we do on the channel. We have a few flight sim stuff. We've got our planes, trains, and automobiles series, which
Don't
you can
forget to
catch
check
up.
that out.
You can check that out there now. And of course, if you're into Minecraft and things like that, we've got loads of that on there. You can also check out any of our videos on our YouTube channel, so you can just click our name below or sideways, whichever way it is now. I can't remember. And if you do enjoy it, hit that like button. Check out a couple of our videos. If you really enjoy us, give us a subscribe, and then tell your friends about us because we don't want to be alone in this thing. But we also have social medias of the Twitter and Facebooks. So, links are on our website and also our channel.
It's a big spiel.
It is a big spiel, but it's a standard spiel. But yeah, I really hope you guys have a good Saturday and
Good weekend.
have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll be back shortly. I'm not too sure what the next video is. I will definitely be back next Thursday for a live stream. I'm thinking of naming it Fiber Thursdays. I know it's not the right letters, but it sounds
Fiber Thursdays.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Fiber Thursdays, but I know it's not. The same letter, but they kind of work, or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
So I'll be in Open TTD, so that'll be quite good fun.
Oh, we should do some Open TTD later.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Quick vote. Do you want another live stream Open TTD? Or actually, no, maybe we should record the Open TTD.
Yeah, it'll work. I mean, I
You
can
record
edit
it and then you can edit it and make
Yeah,
it
fine.
slightly more interesting than you watching 4 hours of us playing
Indeed.
Open TTD.
Of course, guys, if Jesse or 3ZPA7VN, if you caught our stream late and you want to, what all this spiel and stuff is, you can just rewind now, watch it, or when we finish, this will be going live onto the channel, so you can always catch the rewind later on.
And for me, it's been fun. It's been a fun year recording with you.
Mhm.
I look forward to if
We've
I get
been
the
doing
chance.
this channel 4 years.
Yeah. Well, it's only really been the last year that sort of planes and trains has kicked off, and
True.
as my baby, I feel like that's worked out well. It's been
Yeah.
fun doing it. I'll miss doing it, but I look forward to seeing you guys over Christmas, depending on how long leave is.
We do for Jamie.
From Dolphin Shaving, yes, thank you. Yeah, it's been fun. All the best with the channel, and thanks for satisfying my horrifically autistic borderline need of trying this out. I think it worked better like this because I could point and say, click that button.
Yeah, and also it's kind of good for us because we're able to kind of look across and I can be monitoring this and I can still watch what you're doing, so it works well.
It's been fun,
Yeah.
and I look forward to doing another joint flight deck with Comedy Dave in the ships. Not
That'd be
flight deck.
awesome. That'd be quite a good video. Teacher training.
Teacher training. Maybe we'll just another from the flight deck because we've succeeded with Aaron, and we'll do it with Dave. But look, we've been talking for longer than we've been flying, so we should
we
probably
have.
wrap this up.
Indeed. Alright guys. Catch you later.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye! I should normally have like a little thing which I go to. Get stick a blank shot. There we go.